welcome to my kitchen.
And me.
And Greg, he's home finally after almost 5 years. I'm so excited. But we're going to be cooking today. We're going to be making a chicken lemon soup. So let's get started. First, I've already cut up my carrots and celery, and I'm going to do my...
You want me to do your onion for you?
Sure.
Okay. You tell me what we're doing.
Okay, we're going to cut up our onion, and then we're going to saute our onion and our carrots and our celery. This is a very good soup recipe, and it's going to be delicious.
Where'd you get this recipe from?
Oh, it's a very, very old recipe, and I got it from a friend. It was her mother's recipe, but I love it, and I'm sure everyone will love it if they try it. Right now, here in Ohio, it's cold. So
yeah, this is in South Florida to me. I got the frost off the car this morning.
Oh,
34 degrees.
poor baby.
Okay, so just saute it in the cast iron?
Yes. I saute and I try to cook everything in the cast iron. I love my cast iron. Okay. I had my skillet heating, and you can tell maybe I had it heating too hot. I don't know. But I'm going to get this all sauteed, and then we're going to put it in our broth. And you have about 32 ounces of broth. I'm using my home canned broth. When I did it's turkey broth actually, because they had turkey on sale for 33 cents a pound. So I took advantage of it, and I bought several, and I canned them. So.
So she's using Orzo in here, along with the chicken and the veggies. An Orzo is just a small pasta. It's like rice, but it's actually a pasta. And how much are you using of that?
I am using 1 cup. Now, if you don't have this in your kitchen when you go to make it, you can substitute rice for it if you want to. So,
I'm not cheating because I don't know this recipe, so I'm reading it. So now the seasonings, what seasonings do you have? You got
garlic. I have garlic powder, and then I'm using my chicken seasoning.
Lever salt free?
Yes.
Okay.
I love that. I cook with that all the time. I love it.
Okay. And if you don't have that, I'll put a link down below and show you where you can get it or what it looks like so you can recognize it on your store shelf. And she's using turkey instead of chicken, since she's got the turkey stock of turkey that she can, and you're just using a quart of that. You need to drain your turkey for you?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Now, if you don't want to mess up your lids, I always go and feel where there's the biggest space here, and you put your hands right on top, and just put this under it, and just lift a little bit, maybe. And it comes up when you don't have a broken lid, you can reuse this. A lot of people say don't reuse it. I reuse them.
Oh, I've reused them
Many
all my
times.
life, many times.
Okay, let me drain this for you.
Okay, great.
Fork. Have your fork. Now I drain that into a bowl so we can reuse that. This is basically turkey stock that you canned it in some juices. This smells good. Is this turkey from this year?
Yes, that was my 33 cents a pound turkey.
Good price. I'm gonna just chop up your turkey a little bit because it's large
Yes.
pieces. And right after Thanksgiving would have been a great time for you. I saw turkeys for 29 cents a pound, long gone for 30-some cents a pound. You can can them up and you got food on the shelf, stocked in your pantry, shelf stable for even more than a year. Now you don't really have to chop this up too much because when it's boiling in that chicken stock, it's going to start falling apart. So if you do it too small, you're just going to have little slivers. There we go. Rinse off my hands.
This is really smelling good.
Now do you want to put your seasonings on that, or you put it in the stock after you put everything together?
I think I'm going to put it right in here.
Okay. There you go. And we'll put all the ingredients down below in case I missed something that I wasn't reading here. So once that's all sauteed and tender, we're putting it into the chicken stock. We'll add the orzo, lemon juice. We're going to do zest of a lemon and the turkey. You can use chicken instead. And we're just going to let it cook until the orzo's cooked. Should be about 7 to 10 minutes. That's all it takes.
Borrow your fork. This is going to be good.
Let's put it in the kitchen. I'm going to cheat and I'm going to zest the lemon here. Because if I zest it over the pot, it's going to fall in the pot probably. So I don't want to do that. And make sure when you zest, you just get the top part. Don't do a couple swipes in the same spot where you get the white pith. That's bitter. And you don't want that in your soup. And we'll save the lemon and we can use it in another recipe, the juices. Are those tender?
Yep,
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so you're going to transfer those. You want me to pick that up since it's heavy?
I think I
Got
got it. Why don't you transfer my
Pan over?
pan over here so it's not right against the refrigerator. And then I will get those in there and get all that seasoning in there. Oh, that smells so yummy. Nice big piece of cornbread with that. That'll be so yummy. Okay,
I'll take that. Okay.
I got it.
Okay, and then we'll put the orzo.
Orzo to that. This makes a nice thickening to it. You're not going to taste that a lot because it's so small. Now, when you get this just about finished, if it's too thick, you can always add a little more broth. Or if it's too thin, you can add more orzo to it. And it doesn't take too long for that to thicken up to where you know that it's going to be thick or thin to it. And then we'll add our lemon.
The zest just adds a little bit more to it. Even if you're adding the lemon juice, the zest just adds a little more flavor.
Yes, that zest is great for it. Okay, and then we're going to add our lemon juice. Oh, this smells so yummy, yummy. And cook that for a minute or two. And I'm going to add my turkey to it. This is one soup that you're going to want to try because it is really good. And right after the holidays, we've all got leftover turkey. I'm going to add this a little at a time.
And this is definitely going to be good for me because it is freezing up here. I left, it was 80 degrees. I got this morning, it was freezing, 32. Actually, it was 29. And I got in the car and it had a little bit of frost that I don't remember too well because I haven't been up here for a long time. And I thought I'm just going to use the windshield wipers to get that frost off. Well, I sprayed it with water to get it off, and it froze. So I parked out in the street and heated it up. Had no ice scraper. Had to wait for about 10 minutes for it to de-thaw so I could see. So I'm learning the weather again.
Poor baby.
Mm-hmm.
But his dog, Brody, loves the weather. He loves the cold weather.
Because he has a built-in fur coat.
Well, okay, we'll just add the rest of that.
Okay, so we got the chicken in, or turkey, not chicken, turkey, could be chicken. Got the turkey, chicken, whatever it is in there, we got it in. We're gonna let it cook for about 7-10 minutes for the pasta, the Orzo pasta to cook, and then we'll be back. See you in a bit.
We are back, and the soup is done, and it smells delicious.
It smells amazing, and I taste it. You can taste that lemon in it. It tastes so good with the Orzo.
It is delicious. We're going to try this. And I did add some salt and pepper. It's up to you. You can add it.
Because remember that seasoning she put in there at Weber's has no salt in it. So there was absolutely no salt in any of this because the canned turkey had no salt in it. The vegetables did, so you need to adjust it to your own taste.
Ooh. Nice and thick. All those carrots and celery and onions and turkey.
You're going to burn your face.
Oh, I know it. But guess what? I'm going to taste it. I always burn my face.
1 or 2.
Mmm. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's good.
Mmm. It's delicious.
Where'd you get this from?
I got this recipe from Charlotte, my friend.
Tell Charlotte, thank you.
Mmm. Oh my goodness, my goodness. It is delicious. You have to try it. You will love it. It is amazing. And right now, since it's so cold outside,
Freezing.
you'll have to try it because he's freezing to death. I'll have to make more soup this week. So
give this a
anyway,
try.
give it a try. You'll love it. And I appreciate you stopping in and visiting us today. And have a great week. Thank you bunches.
Bye-bye.